Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the-kyle-chronicles, and I am officially 20 months on testosterone. Along with the regular 19-month and 20-month update, I also have some pretty big news at the end of this video, so, keep watching if you want to hear that, or just skip to the end and watch that, I guess. It's really up to you. This might be a bit longer of a video because I did have my hysterectomy consultation last month, so I have all that information to give you guys on how that went and everything, along with, everything else. So because it's going to be longer, I will just get right into it. So on August 13th, I was officially 19 months and 1 day on testosterone. I noticed that my chest hair on the left side of my chest was becoming a lot more noticeable than on my right. It's still kind of like that, and if you've been following me for a while, you know that throughout my transition, for some reason, my left side has just reached certain points faster than my right, which I always find weird. I double-checked and found out that my hysterectomy consultation was in fact on August 27th. I know it's kind of pointless hearing that now because I'm going to explain what happened during it, but during my last update I did say I would give you guys the exact date. And at that point in time, I only had a week left on, I'm gonna mispronounce this, tevaminocycline, which were the antibiotics I was taking to help with my acne caused by T. And at that point in time, I was thinking of possibly asking for something else, but it's kind of like calmed down most of my acne, at least on my back and stuff, so I'm okay with not taking anything else for it at this point in time. That might change later on, but I'm good. And that was all for my 19 months update. On August 27th, I noticed I was getting some blackheads and acne on like the middle of my chest, and I still noticed that, although not as much anymore, so I don't know if it was just like some random spike of something that caused that, but it's calming down now, so that's good. And finally, the long update, August 27th, which was my hysterectomy consult. They went over all the basic questions, my weight, whether I smoke or not, if I do any drugs, exercise, all that kind of stuff, basic health information they need. She explained the general surgery risks that can happen with any surgery where you're put under anesthesia, and they are going into your body, something could happen, blood clots, etc. And because I'm on T, that does raise my risk to have high blood pressure, and I am more likely to have a blood clot, which is why they told me I would have to stop taking T at least 2 weeks before my surgery, just to minimize that risk. This isn't to say, like, it's 100% a super important thing that you have to stop taking, but it does minimize a risk, so it's important to consider. They also went over the consent forms, me saying, like, I understand what's happening, I understand I'll be put under the risks associated, and, got me to sign all that stuff, just so they had it, so when they did schedule it, I didn't have to, go through all that again. They also went over exactly what the surgery will consist of, because there are different types of hysterectomies you can get, and there's also different ways to perform it. They said for me they'll most likely be doing a laparoscopic one, which is small incisions rather than a big C-section-like incision. They also went over exactly what they will be removing, which for me will be my uterus, ovaries, fallopian tubes, and cervix, so they're taking everything out. I know depending on certain health, issues you may have, they might only remove part of those, or, yeah, I'm not sure why, but they're taking everything out for me. They also told me that they need to find the original referral letter sent out, just to, I'm assuming because I'm getting it due to me being trans, they need to make sure another health professional, signed off on it or something like that. And yeah, that was basically the hysterectomy consultation. The doctor was super respectful, so was the secretary. They all understood that I was trans. Even on their sign-in sheet you had to give them, they had a legal name and preferred name section, so that was really nice. Although the nurse first thought it was Kylie, which makes sense because most patients they have are female identifying, so it's understandable why she thought my name was Kylie, but she corrected herself and apologized right away, so that was really nice. And besides that, there were no other updates, so now I am on to my 20 months on testosterone, which is today, September 12th, 2018. I did take my weight, I forgot to write it down. I believe it was 147.8, so I am up about a pound and a bit since my 18 months. But, like I've mentioned a few times now, I don't think my weight will really be changing much. It'll basically just be fluctuating depending on how much I eat and stuff. I have noticed that the acne on my cheeks, which I mentioned, I believe in the last video, that it seemed to be pretty bad. It's not as bad now, so I think there's just spikes in time where it's like really bad, and then it's okay again, and then bad, and okay. I'm keeping up with my routine of washing my face every day and everything, and yeah, I think it's just something I'll have to deal with for the time being, really. And finally, I have my big update announcement thing, which is I am getting my hysterectomy Friday, September 14th, this Friday. It was very unexpected because at my consultation they told me I would be waiting till at least January or February for it. But today I got a call while at work and someone had actually called with a cancellation, so they were looking for someone to fill it, and I got the call, so I get my hysterectomy Friday. Concerning the 2 weeks of stopping tea prior, I got lucky. My tea shot was actually today, so I was able to cancel it, so that way I am, you know, my risk for those blood clots and stuff, it is lowered because it has been 2 weeks since I got my shot. I will make sure to ask, either before or after I go into surgery, whether I can resume having testosterone shots immediately after, or if I have to wait a week or two until I resume it, just to be safe, and I'll make sure to let you guys know in the next video. But yeah, it was very unexpected. I'm very excited though, because it cuts down my waiting by months. Like, it went from February to 2 days from now. I am a little nervous because I have never had a surgery before, especially not a major surgery where you are put under anesthetic, so I don't know how I'm going to react to it. Hopefully everything's fine. They did say it was I believe they called it I'm not sure, but basically I get to go home the same day as the surgery, so I get there at 10:30 a.m. To register myself and everything, and then my surgery is scheduled for 1:10, and hopefully all goes well, and I'll be able to go home that day. After that, I've taken 2 weeks off work already. I will double check how long I should take off work, and obviously, depending on how I'm feeling, I may need to take more. Hopefully not, though, because that'll kind of suck on my bank account. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very lucky. I seem to have this streak of luck in regards to my transition where I get appointments because someone else has had to cancel. Hopefully, you know, like, they've canceled because they just don't need it anymore, or, you know, like, nothing bad has happened to them. But yeah, I'm thinking I might film my recovery and everything for you guys and post that separate from a tea vlog. I'm not 100% sure, though. It just really depends how I'm feeling and everything. Besides that, I have moved. Brad and I have moved to his parents' house as they are becoming long-haul truckers and need someone here to take care of their animals and everything. So I will be filming a updated room tour at some point in time. Maybe during these next 2 weeks I have off work. Who knows? But yeah, that's really all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you are as excited as I am. I mean, probably not, because I'm the one getting the surgery, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye.